Well, guys, it's been a minute since we've talked about this game, Flintlock Siege of Dawn. Now, if you do recall, the person that was running the studio when this game was first started, I do believe, was Tops Harjo, I believe her name was. I couldn't remember, to be honest. It's been so long ago. Yeah, Tops Harjo. Essentially, this woman has been accused, allegedly, of misappropriating some of the funds that she got for the game to her other little side projects she was a part of. This game has been facing some controversy due to its involvement with Sweet Baby Inc. and the fact that the character, the main protagonist, apparently was race swapped at some point. So it obviously got added to the Steam curator list for Sweet Baby Inc. Detected and DEIDetected.com from Cabrutus. And the game just looks like it's going to be another mediocre, meh kind of game. And of course, there has been this massive media blitz, this push by these games journalists to try to make this game a hit. In fact, there's an article floating around out there saying that it's a hit in need of an audience, which is crazy because, like, if people wanted to play this game, if it was going to be a hit like Elden Ring or Stellar Blade or any of these other games that people actually like, why wouldn't there be an audience for it? Oh, yeah. In fact, Veridark points out that one journalist said that it's the next Forspoken, but good. If you do recall, Forspoken was that game that was such dog shit that it, honest to God, I think it was one of the worst rated games at the time when it came out. So that being said, there's another game that's getting a lot of media push right now, Concord. And we've talked about Concord before. It is the multiplayer shooter game. It's just another Overwatch clone. Let's be honest. That's all it is. It's just another battle royale, squad shooter, tactical shooter, multiplayer, microtransaction, kind of game. We've seen the same thing reskinned a million different ways. It very much reminds me of that alpha that I played for that game Hyenas that Sega put $70 million into and then canceled. And by the way, guys, the game sucked. It was supposed to be like an extraction shooter with like a drag queen character and stuff. It was ass. It was terrible. So Concord is getting a lot of praise due to the fact that it's supposed to be not just another live service game, but it's got so much more to it with depth and dialogue and characters. And there's going to be new trailers and videos each week walking you through the story of these characters. When you look at gameplay for this game, it honestly just seems like another Apex Legends kind of clone. Okay, so you see here, in fact, I'll blow this up if we can. It very much reminds me of Destiny, of Apex Legends, even a mild bit of Halo due to the fact that the game movement seems a little stiff. But of course, there's different character classes and there's different, personalities and pronouns and stuff you can choose from your characters. So that's very important for a lot of modern gaming audiences, right? That's what we all care about. So now the Concord developer is addressing the backlash to this game because gamers are like, no, I want none of this. I'm sick and tired of this DEI crap. I'm tired of the woke agenda being everything that the games industry is all about. It's one thing I've said this before, especially with Hollywood and movies, because conservatives, people who are more moderate, center-right maybe, we're used to being the ass of the joke in Hollywood. We were used to being like, okay, I can still enjoy movies even if the political messaging isn't for me because I've just kind of made my peace with it. Things have gone so off the deep end and ham-fisted at this point that it's no longer just a matter of, okay, just ignore the little bit of propaganda. The propaganda, the message is the actual game, and there's no more video game. It is message first, quality of product second. And so, of course, Firewalk Studios appears to confirm rumors from the company, or that the company has shrugged off the massive backlash the game received after it was revealed during a PlayStation State of Play presentation that the game pushes pronoun nonsense and DEI character designs. And of course, you might have seen one of the characters. We'll get back to that in a second. In the PlayStation State of Play, Firewalk Studios' Kim Krines, who is the director of IP, revealed a number of the characters for the game, including one-off Vale, Lennox, Amari, and more. Each of the characters that she shows off features the character's name, its role, and then their preferred pronouns. Many of the characters have clearly been created to adhere to woke DEI character designs. One such character is Amari, who is an obese black woman. But again, we've talked about Amari before, not just an obese black woman. We're talking blue lipstick, giant mole by the nose here, almost like very harsh eyebrows, hideous armor, gigantic belly, just everything you could possibly put like nightmare fuel into. This is what this character is. On top of this, Krines also stated, every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. There's the diversity angle. They're a diverse lot of misfits that you can choose from. She also detailed every week when you log into Concord, you'll be welcomed with a new cinematic. Yes, yes. That's what we all need in our shooter games, is more backstory. I mean, this is where Apex Legends really went downhill, was when they started really like focusing too hard on the characters themselves and adding the agenda into it, and no longer caring about like maintaining the gameplay that we were all used to. And that's honestly when I stopped playing Apex Legends. It's just turned into like a freaking like gay love fest. Let's see here. So Grumps posted on PlayStation-owned studio Firewalk Studios has heard your complaints about Concord and ignored them. Sources tell me internal emails show the Concord team is shrugging off the criticism of their characters as white noise and dismissing it very much in their own bubble. He then pointed out, meanwhile, their trailer has over 44,000 dislikes, and their lead character designer bashes white folks and is rumored to be the one who pushed it for the character lineup to be super woke. They are in for a rude surprise. I don't think they are. I think they know. They have to know that it's not going to go well for them, and I don't think they care. We've talked about this before. A lot of these studios, they want that ESG money, even if it doesn't sell their game. Even if it doesn't mean they have a successful game, they still get jobs, they still get hired, they still get funding because the hedge funds that prop them up with all the ESG crap. And unfortunately, it's going to take a while longer before this all eventually, before the shit hits the fan enough for these people to wisen up. So talking about this whole DEI thing, these are the kind of characters that they have developed for this game. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. I don't know who this is supposed to be for, but this is by far the ugliest, frumpiest, most comically idiotic looking character I have probably ever seen. Look, this is like the character that's like in the background of a video game who gets killed off, you know, during a cutscene. Nobody wants to play this. Now, there's a reason. There's a reason. We've talked in the past about Stellar Blade, Vindictus Defying Fate, another, you know, game that's from a Korean developer, Korean studio. I actually got to play the alpha on this game for a little bit. It was pretty cool. They did a playtest on that. And the character models are fantastic. Gameplay was pretty good. I only got to play it for like half an hour. But I'm definitely excited to do another playtest on it because the characters are just breathtaking. The gameplay is really fun. The environments are really nice. Monsters are pretty cool. But again, a studio that actually cares about making their characters aesthetically pleasing. Another one is this game First Descendant, which I just heard about today. And it's another looter shooter where you actually have cool characters, very much feminine and masculine, very attractive. None of this crappy, weird, making the characters ugly just for the hell of it, just to make, you know, modern audiences happy. And again, this is more of what we need. These Korean studios are out there kicking ass, actually doing the things that gamers want, when most of our Western studios can't be bothered to actually give us, you know, a decent product. It's all messaging, and then, you know, maybe they'll try to get around to actually making a decent game. Who knows? But yeah, guys, I'm very curious what you all think about this. Is anybody actually interested in Concord? I gotta know. Like, honest to God, is anybody even interested at all? I mean, you've seen some gameplay, you've seen the characters, you know the people that are making it. If that's something that interests you, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Let me know why. What about it actually has piqued your interest? Because for me personally, it just looks like just a bunch of freaks. I could be being just, you know, too harsh on it, but honestly, it's just whatever. It's just cringe. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll catch you later. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have two channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.